the branch line around that corner, rolling on the tracks. It's great to see you heaving and happily hauling. It won't be long till you are back. We're on our way, we have our fare. Down to the station, the engines are all there. Every day there's so much to do. Hey, Thomas, we know that you'll pull through.
Behind the harbor. Stanley is a silver tank engine. While he usually shunts in the yard, he does odd jobs on the main line and branch lines. He's a very kind engine and will help anyone in need, but sometimes the shine on his smoke box can make him a bit too sure of himself. One spring day, he was getting a goods train ready when he saw quite the spectacle. Billy raced in, and no sooner had he arrived, he had gone. That's odd. What's got him in such a rush? He found it strange, but decided not to question it further. He told Rosie about it later that day.
What's up with him?
Beats me. Every time I see him, he's running past that part of the harbor. I don't know why he's so skittish nowadays.
Billy's stubborn, but I wouldn't say he's scared of anything. You should probably go ask him if he's been at it for that long.
Something strange is going on. Later at the junction, Stanley was unloading some trucks when Stepney trailed in. He looked exhausted. That's quite the train to have there, Stepney. What's the matter?
It's these longer trains. The companies on my branch line have been exporting their goods by rail, and I've been stick to goods onto the back of my passengers.
I thought your branch line only ran passengers. It does look tiring.
It really is. I don't think I can carry on like this for much longer.
Soon it was time for Stepney to go. He pulled with all of his puff as he heaved the long train out of the station, leaving Stanley very worried. Now he had two puzzles to sort out. He decided to talk to the other shunters about it that night.
I keep hearing whistles from there, but none of the engines go to that part of the harbor. I think it's
Oh, what?
He thinks it's a ghost. I just don't go over there because there's nowhere to charge. But it isn't out of the question. This railway had a history of the paranormal.
Ghosts? Really? You just believe anything, don't you?
if you're so brave, you can do the midnight shunting.
Dennis was going to do it, but you know him.
I think I will then. I'm not a scaredy engine like you, and I'll prove to you that there is no ghost. I've seen worse, actually.
Fine. Don't come whining to us when you're scared out of your funnel.
Soon Stanley was making his way around the yard, shunting trucks into their proper place, when Diesel rolled in with some tankers. Stanley pulled up next to him. Hey, Diesel, how long have you been here again?
Longer than I should have been.
Very nice. Hey, is there a ghost at the back of the harbor? Surely you should know. Diesel, who had long forgotten about Knapford since he had been transferred to Vickerstown, found a chance for trickery.
Oh, that ghost, yes. It roams the harbor every night.
Really?
Yes. His whistle is old and shrill. Every time you hear it, it's a warning to get away. If you fail, he might just take yours.
And with that, Diesel left the yards. Stanley certainly didn't feel brave anymore, but he still had work to do. Eventually, the work was done, and he rolled over to the water tower. He had to admit this part of the harbor looked quite spooky. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not... Then, he heard it. Cinders and steam, they were right! There is a ghost here! And Stanley raced off as quickly as he could. By the time morning came, he was still shaking in his cylinders. And over the next few days, he kept a watchful eye over the back of the harbor. Until one rainy day, something went wrong. He was taking some freight cars when he noticed that he was getting close to the harbor. Instinctively, Stanley began to speed up, but the points weren't set. Stanley flew right into the abandoned sidings. "Stop! Stop!" he cried, but it was too late. He swerved in before hitting something. Then there was a loud splash. The water settled when Stanley opened his eyes.
Oh, well, that's one way to say good morning.
There was Beryl, who was quite shaken up. "You're no ghost. You're just some old engine."
Ghost? Oh, you mean my sleep whistling. I'm truly sorry. I knew I'd spook someone one of these days.
Beryl soon told Stanley everything. Stanley was amazed.
I was seemingly forgot about. It's a shame, really. But this recent company is most appreciated. Not too sure about my tender, though.
Stanley laughed, and as soon as the weather had cleared, Beryl was brought to the yard. The other engines were amazed.
Well, we found our ghost.
Well, now that I'm out of there, whatever will I do? There's no use for me. At least not anymore.
Then, almost on cue, Stepney rolled by. "Never you mind about that, Beryl. I think I have an idea." Sir Topham Hatt agreed with Stanley's idea, and soon enough, Beryl was properly repaired. He was reunited with Derek, and now is great friends with him and Stanley. He got on swimmingly with Stepney, who was delighted to finally have help with all the goods work on his branch line. Beryl is a much happier engine now. He tends to ramble on about the past from time to time, and can often get distracted. But even though he bores the bolts off of the other engines, they know he means well. And they also know that Beryl definitely loves his new life on the island of Sodor.